So, guys, this is a sort of update on the Yellow Vest rant, and an apology to you guys who got some abuse off one particular person who commented. Right, I'll try and clear some stuff up. The Anne Sotheby was calling people fascists and other names. She insulted the President of the United States, which, as a professional politician, then that's unprofessional, totally unprofessional. All right. She's called people fascists, but yet she's had a guy arrested for calling her a fascist, and they've closed down his accounts, his email, his Facebook, and his PayPal. Yeah. Now, I never mentioned that I agree with this guy's politics. All right, but I agree he has the right to free speech. Yeah, same as she does. But she's a professional politician, calling the masses, let's say, at least 50% of the population fascists, whether they are or whether they're not. Now, this guy, I don't know whether he is a racist or a fascist. I don't know what his political views are. He's pro-Brexit, and he's been very vocal, so therefore they want to shut him down. That's fascism, right? And if he's arrested and for calling somebody a fascist or a racist, then therefore, or a fascist or a Nazi, then therefore everybody else should be, which would be all of the hard left, yeah? Every single one of them stood there, aren't they, shouting bigot, racist, fascist, blah, 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 with the little black caps on and all that lot, you know, all masked up. So every single one of them should be, including her for calling other people fascists. Because that's only fair, that's right, isn't it? That's my opinion. As to Trump, do I agree with his politics? No, I don't even. It's nothing to do with my country. Right? I wasn't actually protecting him. I was just saying, as a professional politician, she shouldn't be doing that. Yeah? And, again, with the arrest. Now, one person in the comments has gone nuts, gone ballistic, right? Now, I did mention Nicola Sturgeon and call her an idiot. Or whatever, a loony, nut job. And I believe she is. She's caused quite a lot of division in UK. But this guy's took it to heart. I don't know whether he thinks I'm being racist to Scottish people. He called me a racist and an arsehole and right-wing and all sorts of things in comments. I'm leaving them on because I believe in free speech, and you can read them and you can tell me what your opinion is if you want. As I say, I will link that video at the end of this video. You can go through comments. It's quite interesting. It's fun. I find it amusing. Now, problem with him, if he has took heart to me saying about Nicola Sturgeon and the Scottish guys attacking Nigel Farage in Scotland, which did happen, am I saying that as an Englishman? Now, I'm British, right? I was born in England, so that makes me English, but I also have Scottish blood and ancestry. I'm a mix, right? So I'm not being racist to Scots, am I? You know? Is that possible? I don't think it is. So, I'm not a racist. My wife's a foreigner. Oh my God, I'm going to have to get a divorce. So, and I'm an immigrant, right? But I don't agree with uncontrolled immigration. It doesn't work. When I came here to Switzerland, I came here because my wife wanted to come back and look after her parents. That's why I came here, right? I had a business. I was self-employed before, yeah. So, and her parents are getting old, so it weren't a choice. It was like, we've got to come here and help. They don't drive, they don't do this, they're just tall people, yeah? And that's what she does, and we do. She works as well as I do and pay tax, you know. Legal immigration. I was checked out to make sure I'm not a criminal, so I wouldn't have been allowed in the country. But then we've got the other side of it, uncontrolled immigration. You don't know who the people are, you don't know where they're from. They burn the passports, throw the passports overboard, wherever they're coming from whatever, Albania, no matter which country is it, right? You've got grown men pretending to be children and getting into the country and going into foster homes, and there has been cases of rapes and abuse by these people, but we didn't know who they were, and they're pretending to be children. Got a beard like that, bigger than me. Oh, yes, he's only 14 years old. Come on, people. The guy in the school that was quite publicised lately, 30-odd-year-old guy, sat in a school of 15-year-olds. I wouldn't like a 30-year-old guy pretending to be a 15-year-old boy with my daughter. I'm sorry, that doesn't make me racist. That's sensible, isn't it? Oh yeah, I'm not saying the guy was a rapist or anything like that, but it's like, would you let your kids go and play with a group of paedophiles? Yeah, they're only paedophiles, it's not a problem, you know what I mean? Rape gangs, I don't agree with rape gangs, be it what religion, be it the Catholic Church, be it the groups that are operating now in the UK. I totally don't agree with it. I think they should all be prisoned, castrated preferably, and then be it chemically or physically. It makes no difference to me, right? These people are evil people. And not because of the religion or where they come from. That's their mindset. And if that's how they're acting, then therefore they should be punished under the laws of the country which they're living in. Again, be it the problems with the Catholic Church or be it the problems with the grooming gangs. So that doesn't make me racist, okay? Manchester bomber. They picked him up in sea, brought him over to the UK, give him a house, give him food, give him money. And what did he do? He blew up children. And that's quite close to me because a friend of mine's niece died in that attack. It doesn't mean I'm a racist, that I despise that person and the way that the government handled it and other threats from terrorists. But again, all I can do is apologise to everybody who's had abuse off this person. If obviously you can feel free to answer him. I'm going to leave him up because I believe in free speech, which he obviously doesn't, and that by closing people down and ranting at people, and people are afraid to make comments on videos like that last one because of people like this who actually call you a racist and a bigot and right-wing and Nazi and all this other crap what they throw at you for having an opinion that's not exactly the same as theirs. So that's my thoughts on that. Don't be afraid, people, because the more you're afraid, and what does happen also when all this crap happens, it pushes people to the right and it pushes people underground. Well, if you can't speak openly, right, what happens is people go underground and speak, and then that festers, right, and then you do get far right extremists, right. I'm nowhere far right, you know what I mean? I'm not alt-right, I'm not far right, I don't agree with it. In fact, my uncle, actually one of the first people that liberated Auschwitz, right, during the war, he saw what had happened there, right, and that's a story from family which is horrific, if you want. So I'm nowhere far right, and if you want to go into politics, as in onto the other side, on the far left, you wouldn't walk around with a swastika, right? Would you? You'd say you're a nutter, aren't you? But I see people with the sickle and hammer. How many millions more has communism killed than Nazism? You look that up, all you people who agree with the sickle and hammer. That is another disgusting piece of kit, you know? So, anyway, I'll leave you to it. And I hope I haven't upset anyone else, because, mind you, I'll have some funny comments if I have. It's nice to be nice.